Unity Broadcasting Television don't come for unify, sensitize, and inform Salon people home and abroad. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come
for developments now we come to
unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation Salon.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't come
for developments now we come to
unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation Salon.
We now independent media house. We dey here for unify, sensitize, and inform Sierra Leoneans home and abroad.
We dey here so for talk, but wetin dey happen? Political discussion.
You for know about Salon politics.
Religious messages, entertainment self no go left bien. We no go left nothing bien no.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't
For
come.
developments now we come to
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation Salon.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't
For
come.
developments now we come to
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation Salon.
This not the team them where we dey talk, but
Sierra Leone political history.
defeating the lives of fake people.
Waiting they be on social media.
One-on-one interview, we go bring you all the hot topics.
Unity Broadcasting TV say,
And we let myself and better Salon.
Indeed, we like we serve and better Salon. Today now the 22nd day of December 2025. Now so we'll take welcome on to the first edition of this week. Unity Broadcasting Morning Show. Merry Christmas to all where they watch we in our houses. We get for watch this live broadcast and we intend for spend the Christmas with Gladdy. Wanna continue for stay with we as we broadcast live now with 48 Shaka Stephen Street and through with Facebook and YouTube page. You self within your host, anytime you do, you get the opportunity for make you send a text message to the number 076946948. This number there on WhatsApp and also on regular text message. This morning we will get inside the studio Melvin Mansare. Melvin Mansare now a political and social commentator where they can talk about the US ban, the final restrictions where they don't put on we been get partial, but now we don't get full restrictions. Effective January 1, no Sierra Leonean national no go enter na the United States because according to Donald Trump, what we see on the 16th day of this month, he signed a final restriction ban where he put on Sierra Leone. It talks say the government of Sierra Leone not agree for take them deportees them, and then also people then where they go na America, they don't illegally, they don't stay, they don't overstay. So this morning we will pose the question to Melvin, whether na negligence from the government's in parts for receiving people them or na dictatorship, the government of United States one for pose on we, they want dictates to we waiting we your own country for do. Me where they present this program, my name na Elizabeth Kefoe Gembe.
We broadcast live now in studio na 48 Shaka Stephen Street. Be part of the conversation through the platform where they watch we, be civil, be respectful, Lord, attack personality, Lord, we talk on the issue as we continue for give voice to every other person. We connect voices. Me your name na Maria Marie Belkish Domboya.
So Marie, now the Christmas taken, waiting at the gist where you tell Sierra Leoneans there.
I just tell Sierra Leoneans for enjoy wisely, no drink and drive. And if you load na motoka, na bike, na keke, somebody do overspeed, caution and say, please go easy. Because at the end of the day, no gladity, you go over and also any cost come over again. It not go fine for you and it not go fine for the family. So please, let's be responsible in anything what they do during this festive season.
And also then jog bag people then wait till you tell them.
Jog bag people them. They are gonna go easy on we. And again, we wear the old bags them. Lord, we be conscious of how we the old bag them. Let me know all we phone and they bluff with the inside keke or on a motoka or on top bike because they're from Buya, they're very smart too. Before you waiting, they don't take care and go. And if man no get lost, so you know buy. Anyhow you sell am, na profits na inside. At the end of the day, na you will buy property value. Now you lost if the thief and you and Solo will be mindful, please.
And kudos to IG Selu, Fire Selu, because they don't really clean the city from then wreck motorcars then. Not only they wreck motorcar, then people then way they do them bad thing then. So it's a kudos to you. We only pray say you officers then go really enforce the law. And I see waiting and do na beach where they don't go make a parking spots. Now I think say then get for pay for that parking spots. Then another laudable effort whose side then go able generate income. Congratulations to even the Sierra Leone road safety. We then safe do all of this when bill. Thank you to all the one that we put hand on that. And to the festive season, to Unity Broadcasting. Una we don't support we Christmas box there, the one that all we don't come put. We not go able for send an individual card to una, but we want follow una no say we appreciate everything. All the one that we don't support we for these 3 months where we do on air. It's an extreme honor to we, and we really want to appreciate una. Una we still get with Christmas gifts then una hurry and call the number 076-946-948. La una call we for can receive and nothing not small, nothing not big. So the ruling party, congratulations to una inauguration. So the opposition also, we appreciate Ade Macaulay. He called we for in launching, and he gave we a very hoopy sum of money. Congratulations to that, and that's we want. We get for support each other. Unity Broadcasting, we are here to connect voices, and every voice on this platform counts a whole lot. Una no say, now una get her, now una session. It is unity for everybody, you, me, and the whole world. Una stay with we as we go take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back.
Hello everybody, my name is Shaina, I'm a staff from One Mobile, and today I'm here to shed light on the outdoor campaign that you've been seeing on social media. So the campaign covers both our existing One Broadband clients and our new One Mobile clients. Now for existing One Broadband clients who already have the fiber at home, you can get our 5G MiFi for 50% off and add to your existing One Broadband bill at no monthly cost. Now for new clients, you can get a free fiber installation and zero cost of MiFi by just paying 1699. So you get fiber at home and 5G on the go. The monthly subscription fee will be 1499 plus 200 leones monthly rental and service fee. So for more info, you can call us on 3333.
As government and stakeholders them, they continue to implement the Productive Social Safety Net and Youth Employment Program, PSSNYE, where World Bank we don't give Salon government $42 million for. National Commission for Social Action, NACSA, they use parts of this amount for transfer money to us and family them. We pay per smack. Now, area them will not receive nothing yet through the Social Safety Net Program. For sake of this, government will extend this facility to new hostel we pay the money. Same way so, NACSA, they use parts of this money for give money to Salon people for start their own business, train and mentor people them and connect them for agricultural program them where the government and non-governmental organization body them they operate. NACSA they also give this money to over 7,000 youths them to provide them with short-term work opportunity them upline through the Sustainable Cash for Work program.
As all this dey be, Freetown City Council go use spend this money for about over 6,000 youths them for clean the city and do other public work them na Freetown.
The National Youth Commission NACOM go use some of this money for support new and all youth group them for open their own business them na Freetown. Instead they go able to get access to money, training and counseling, but how for improve their own business them.
And then go implement this program na Bo, Makeni, Kenema, Port Loko and Freetown.
For complaints, comments and inquiries, call Anti-Corruption Commission or 077-985-985 or 077-986-986 or toll-free line on Africell, QCell and Orange 8515. This message will come out from the Anti-Corruption Commission, ACC, with support from the World Bank, UNICEF and the government of Sierra Leone.
All right, welcome back. The program now, Unity Broadcasting Morning Show. We there inside the studio with Melvin Mansare. Like we all know, Melvin, a political and social commentator. We there this morning for discuss about the visa ban where Sierra Leone don't get. They pose the question, whether na negligence from the government of Sierra Leone in part or na just dictatorship where the U.S. government want for pose per week. We all see on the 16th of this month, the president of the United States of America winner Donald J. Trump, he signed a final restrictions. We been get partial restrictions, but now we don't get these final restrictions where effective January 1, no Sierra Leonean born or Sierra Leonean national go enter the United States of America on any visa. Well, this morning we go post the question to Melvin, like I say, whether na negligence of the government or na dictatorship. Good morning and welcome, Melvin.
Thank you very much. Compliments of the season to you and the team and to our viewers and followers. All
right, compliments of the season. We all know Melvin. Melvin some kind strong personality in social media. So, and so every viewers, we want to appreciate them. Why would they appreciate him? Because he is one of the best. Anytime we call on him, he's ready to come. So we give accolade to those that are due our accolades. So Melvin, now we pose this question to you. We start with that. Sierra Leone has been banned. They don't put these final restrictions on the 16th of this month. Effective January 1, nobody no for go inside United States when a Sierra Leone is born for. You as a social commentator and political commentator, how does that news, how you receive that news?
I receive it with a mixed reaction, mixed with a sense of nationalism, mixed also with a sense of understanding the geopolitical times. From a nationalistic perspective, I hold the view that yes, one of the arguments mounted by the US for overstay might be a reason, but if you look at the State Department release and the proclamation, it's not specific except for the case of maybe Palestine and few other countries. But in Sierra Leone, we know by general knowledge that the argument has been overstay. But again, another thing is raised, which is repatriation of removable citizens believed to be Sierra Leoneans. So, from a nationalistic standpoint, I ask myself, where do we fit in this issue, on this issue, for us to be slammed with from what I would call partial to full or complete ban? So basically, from a national standpoint, I think something is not clear. Government and Washington are playing hide and seek. And with a geopolitical lens, I come to realize that, of course, the Republicans are isolationists. They are white supremacists. And the events of the shooting has occurred recently in which one of the guards were killed triggered this. So somebody will say, well, from Washington's perspective, Trump is being impulsive, using one size to fit all, one great person bad for wicked other people them. So there are two sides to it. Yes, Sierra Leone have got issues, particularly when it comes to screening and vetting and our passport management. Yes, that is a justifiable issue. But again, Washington cannot use that because you've been to the United States. Before you go apply, you fill a whole bundles of forms and all that. So when Washington talk about cooperation and information sharing, I ask on whose part? Is it that they are saying we don't have the information? And if we don't have the information, as many people are assuming, why should Washington, also the US Embassy here, not provide those information when they do have it? So I think it's a mixed bag of reaction, but honestly, as a Sierra Leonean, I think the implications are huge. Personally, for me, somebody for me brings certain things and for me, certain books and gadgets. The person tell me plain, they say, maybe we're all afraid for now because the situation is too erratic. So it means socially for us, somebody's affected. Then you look at the economic implications, remittances. We all know what JC mean with them. You know. So if we not get JC them, then contribution to the economy. And mind you, not only remittances, when they come, they go to hotels, they go to the beach, they go to bars, they spend money, they pump money into the economy. So if you're having a situation wherein they are not being able to come and inject those physical cash, I will not be surprised when I make people and they call this a dry December. And again, you have also diplomatic ramifications. For the fact that we are designated a country of concern, security-wise, other countries are scared because they will be saying, if say America, they blacklist them, whether justifiably or not, other countries diplomatically go look at us as this country of, well, if it's not about overstayers, it's about criminals not wanting to receive criminal aliens, or if not about receiving criminal aliens, it's about them being a security risk by way of their passport not being managed properly. all of these not get good image, particularly for SLPP government and President Madabi always say the country's image where he inherit was battered, and therefore he need to get a penchant for flying for rebrand the image. So it's so ironical also for the sense that, oh, the government has got 480 million US MCC compact, which is still, in my estimation, in what I would call a state of, I don't know the right adjective, still on the pipeline, for lack of better word. And we're having, already post-2023, we're having visa restriction for certain unknown people. We know that. A lot of issues are at stake. And for me, I think as a Sierra Leonean, yes, we must urge our government to buck up. This goes beyond Timothy Kaba, I would say. Timothy Kaba is not the chief diplomat of Sierra Leone as per the constitution. The chief diplomat is the president, and he himself has said it countless times that he is the face of Sierra Leone. So if these issues are not addressed, be they domestically or internationally, and Mada himself, let's not forget, there has been this issue hovering around his US status. There is this issue that has got to do
Maybe not talk Creole for the public, please.
Of course, no, not forget. I say, Madabi in SSSF, there are reports that SSF gets issue with United States government. And let me not forget, we been going to American University, he be accused the then U.S. ambassador of interfering into the elections. In fact, charge Washington. Nobody knows. All of these things might be not pleasant for the new administration of Washington, where we all know say they are so inconsistent. So a lot there for talk about, but for me, I think if we don't know waiting specifically at the issue, we can recommend and do whatever we want, but we'll just be doing so blindfoldedly because Washington seems to be hiding something, and the government also seems to be not telling us the truth. Because when you even look at the government's response, for me, I say it's inadequate. It's inadequate. America cannot tell me that we've not received deportees from America. But the Ministry of Foreign Affairs never captured that in their release, that, oh, we've released. They've not provided data. They've not given us what I would call precise and specific updates as to what's changed. How comes we retrogressed? They've not done that.
All right, Melvin, while waiting for this data or numbers, you go attest saying a negligence on the government, actually the LCPP government, or not just dictatorship? Now we pose this question now before we go into the caucus. There
cannot be a yes or no answer to that, because if you want, I am a Sierra Leonean first, okay? I have a duty to my country as per the provisions of Section 20, irrespective of APC or SLPP. Mind you, the origin of this problem emanated in 2017. SLPP was not in governance. So perhaps what we will blame the SLPP for is not injecting a new direction in the old affairs. But to say it's a negligence, it's a systemic problem, I will agree. But where can we pinpoint as the problem? Can you blame the SLPP when people go to America and don't want to come back? Perhaps if you can blame them because of perhaps the hardship in the country and other ambiances that are not right. But to entirely blame it on our government means we are concurring with what Washington is saying, and I don't think so. Liberia is having high rates of overstay. Go to the 2024 Department of Homeland Security report. High rates of overstay than Sierra Leone. But why are they not designated a country of concern? So
below we stick to Creole. You say it starts 2017.
Yes.
For the public out there, how exactly these things start?
America will want to deport some people in a salon. Ministry of Foreign Affairs officials then make direct foot. But the difference in that situation, what America do, they use what they call targeted sanctions. Certain officials in the ministry, they've been banned enough for enter America. Then they make the Aneskroma government, they rush and make some of the amendments and take some of them deported. That's where they begin. Now that's the first time we know about that. So if that was 2017 and this is 2025, I think the nexus there is the situation has worsened.
But the government go talk saying criminals they may bring during that time. We'll see where certain nationals then been come, where then be they cry out say they're not to Sierra Leoneans. So it's like you they dump somebody in a country where not today it come. But again, let we look at the statements where the US say. We scrutiny a very poor. We don't see Naya somebody go age 30, he go say wanna make birth certificate for me for 20. And then they do them. That's our system which we have. So you know if you say all that's nine they militate against a nation that is considered poor.
That could be part of it. I agree that we have weak immigration checks and balances. Particularly for the fact that we are not in the capacity. We know we produce real passports. We therefore do through a third party for get real passports. That is the primary control measure. If you know we forget to produce your passport and issue and controller, what are the security measures that NetPage, Stroke, Delarue, not the produce with passport? Because some of the reasons, back to the issue, America argued in 2017 that the people also they catch them in possession with Sierra Leonean passports. That now be the argument to America made. So how then get Salone passports?
All right, we go take a quick commercial break. Follow, we just set up a quick
Hello everybody, my name is Shaina, I'm a staff from One Mobile, and today I'm here to shed light on the outdoor campaign that you've been seeing on social media. So the campaign covers both our existing One Broadband clients and our new One Mobile clients. Now for existing One Broadband clients who already have the fiber at home, you can get our 5G MiFi for 50% off and add to your existing One Broadband bill at no monthly cost. Now for new clients, you can get a free fiber installation and zero cost of MiFi by just paying $1699. So you get fiber at home and 5G on the go. The monthly subscription fee will be $1499 plus 200 leones monthly rental and service fee. So for more info, you can call us on 3333. Hello everybody, my name is Shaina, I'm a staff from One Mobile, and today I'm here to shed light on the outdoor campaign that you've been seeing on social media. So the campaign covers both our existing One Broadband clients and our new One Mobile clients. Now for existing One Broadband clients who already have the fiber at home, you can get our 5G MiFi for 50% off and add to your existing One Broadband bill at no monthly cost. Now for new clients, you can get a free fiber installation and zero cost of MiFi by just paying $1699. So you get fiber at home and 5G on the go. The monthly subscription fee will be $1499 plus 200 leones monthly rental and service fee. So for more info, you can call us on 3333.
All right, apologies for that quick breaking transmission. Unfortunately, we've been trying for sort of something. So we asked Melvin, with passports issue or with scrutiny, when are one of the major issue where the U.S. government put ban on we. Now, Sierra Leone, they see somebody old 40 years, they go and take another new birth certificate again. And the system, they allow them for do that. If they go take a passport, if they go present documents, then they go fake documents, where indeed not to the right documents will not reflect in original age. So I pose the question to Melvin again. If you not feel say the U.S. government get rights for their statement here, where they put this ban power?
Well, partially they get right. Partially, I use the word partially because if then they allege that we get weak passport screening.
But do you agree to the fact you're saying partial?
Let me land.
Okay.
Let me land. It's not one person's responsibility to vet and screen an immigrant under international law. The home country gets a duty. The recipient country also gets a duty. So when Washington mounts an argument that we get weaker screening, they are defeating them. They defeat the argument. So every year, you know, most people then reject the American embassy because of maybe if one get information number not correct, we then detect say false. So yes, we government get the onus for make sure that again, being fair with my government, there is what is called the National Identification Number (NIN), right? The hope of rolling out this policy is that with this action, man, they will get football age again as alone. We know that the football age day, but it's not only happening here. So what are the mechanisms for letting it not happen again? I think say one of which NIN. But what this government has not done, with them promise, now that member them tell we say then go can review the passport contract. That's the major traveling documents for any migrants or immigrants' passports. If a country not able to produce in passports and manage them well, see the scandals that we don't happen qualify. See, you know, if we, that day we get it wrong. So I think this government should have looked at the mistake from then 2017 and see. And if you look at the manifesto of the SLPP, they make a lot of promises when it comes to foreign policy, rebranding the country's image.
And are those promises met?
No. Banya fake so far.
Melvin, in your view, at which point do you think a visa restriction for become a diplomatic warning rather than just a routine immigration?
I think the righteous should not suffer for the wicked. That day America gets it wrong. The one that will be our greatest responsibility, not enough for target. But you know, most students now, the scholarship now don't be cancelled. You know, most people away for go visit their family, you know, go see their family. You know, most people want to go do business now, we're not go for go do business. So when America generalize this action, I don't think it's in the spirit of international law. And even immigration lawyers in America don't argue that. America get presidents who they even defy them courts. Donald Trump, there are precedents where the courts, the rules say, for example, the case of Garcia, where it deports, the court say no, but it's still forced to send outside El Salvador. So when you deal with somebody like Donald Trump, yeah, you will take some blame, but that is not an excuse, you know, for challenger. Now I make Ghana they succeed because Ghana then challenge. They mount an argument.
So now if we do a comparison, you think say Sierra Leone government ever received prior notice or engage in dialogue with the USA before the announcement of this ban?
According to the minister, he said they've been engaging. Now so the minister says talk.
Wow.
So waiting come out of the engagement, your question in reverse is, for all these engagements, I can end pan disengagement. It means they were just being rhetorical and deceptive. If you look at the last two paragraphs of the foreign ministry, it's just reflective of rhetoric. They're not giving no tangibles. We have been engaging with watching. That is a normal procedure. That is protocol. That's unusual. But on the specific issues, where to not engage, where to not disagree on, where to not agree on, where to not don't commit, to not take. Right now, the blind spot is: will the government be forced to receive people who will not be listening as Sierra Leoneans?
And that is what you feel say, then the one pose we for them.
Exactly, and that's why we argue. Because if we not argue, we'll take them off. While other countries they pay them. Eswatini, the US they pay them for take people away not to their citizens. So if America cannot, they cannot have their cake, eat their cake and have it.
So that boils down to the question again. You feel saying that dictates and one dictates.
Yes, in that case, we don't see all over. It's a precedent we're very glaring all over how America they operate these days under Donald Trump. They are authoritarian. He's very authoritarian, very. His critics have so many adjectives for him. I'm a fan of Donald Trump, by the way, because I'm a black nationalist, though he's a white nationalist. But the way he's turned America into, I don't think say anybody now we want to live a peaceful life. We get enough money, we want for America. I said it. I was with some friends. They tell me now, say me I prefer to go to England and I go America because I don't feel home. These are people who don't dinner America. They say I don't feel home. So even at that, waiting Donald Trump, it's a threat to the Americans. Because America has been isolated from the world. See how NATO now, they treat America. See how the European countries, they treat America. They don't treat them with that kind of partner again, where they say, they get confidence over. And that's how we should be treating America. We should be putting all cards on the table. We never focus too much on them. We have Russia, we have China. And once they see this competition coming in, and we are regulating and calling our shots, they will succumb. They have their own investments here. Mind you, they take balance between America. You analysts say, oh, Salona get nothing for offer. Then I say, come on, you don't know what you are talking about. How can you say we don't have anything? Go and look at the trade balance between Sierra Leone and America. Americans are exporting more to Sierra Leone than we are exporting to America. Though we have AGOA and all those agreements. Don't you think that is money being contributed to the U.S. economy? It is money. So when people argue blindly, we have something to offer. We have our minerals. In fact, we have rare earth minerals. Where America wants bad one all over the world. Now when they go to Ukraine and say, for let them get a security guarantee, then for give them access to the rare earth mineral. Because all the two they use all these devices now as a result of rare earth mineral where then they use for make either chips or whatever. So we get there. We never know what if America wants them behind the scene and they don't talk to Madabio and Madabio they make stubborn. We will not be knowing that because these are all diplomatic cables and they're classified. But we have a lot to offer and we can play our cards let me not say we not get card.
So on Friday, we've been get Telito Unity, where we get a CSO, we come very strongly and say that the government of Sierra Leone, Donald Trump needs something from we, and that we go get a lobbyist. Let we play that extracts for you, then you go able to agree or disagree to her. Stay tuned. Something a president wants or
Trump wants her. You see what happened at Venezuela recently? They go catch one boat before the man so this boat now go on the ship. You say this ship yourself now American ship safe. Now they fairly want. Now so they don't begin bomb. It don't let by the now they negotiate now with Venezuela president.
So what if he say Trump wants now with
Trump wants for talk to Mother Bio and they said this again.
Let
Mother. Okay. I'll send it. He need something from
like what? What do you they think of?
Fine. This is where we get in diplomacy. There is two type of we get two things for play with now. Two cheap. One, you get military diplomacy. You get commercial diplomacy. Now you can use the commercial diplomacy. Lisbeth, I call one man, one party Abukabu. I call some SPP man and I ask them. APC SPP man there. And so now, well, you see, when I go say Edmond interested. Now I say, what you wrong if Madam you go give Donald Trump 5 carat diamond or 2 carat diamond on a corner force? Look, Elizabeth, the thing about Trump, number one, Trump first, Nkoni second, America third. So you forever put Trump in your agenda first. Arrange with her. And one of the things they want to tell President being going, including the foreign affairs. Now when Timothy they pick me, come in a bad person. But one of the things they do, they forget a very powerful lobbyist. I don't know around Washington for a long time. What you say me that? I do.
No, but Idmo, you still not answer this question. What do you feel say Trump wants from President?
That's the point.
Yeah, they talk about lobbies here and there.
Now that they cancel.
All right.
Before you begin ask, what you go for ask, who that really for go meet Trump? Get a reliable shorty, a reliable lobbyist, whether around Molarago, whether around in base. And what they say about person, not Trump they do business with person we not rely on. Mr. Sebe, if I'm a president, if I make deal with you, na person I rely on. So long begin. This is not motorman. Diplomacy, I tell you, them people are not motorman. They country they behave like motorman. They go fall in love, they go eat, they go be childish, they go make so. So Trump, Madam before begin think of the lobbyists the way they deal with. The lobbyists are not too close to Trump. Now, for instance, Elizabeth.
All right, that's not just an extract, Melvin, where we play for you. As Edmond Abu, they talk say, Trump, Sierra Leone forget a lobbyist, and Trump needs something from we. Do you agree to that fact?
Okay, so in diplomacy, lobbying is allowed, and I think there have been reports where say this government or hire some PR firm. Well, in this case, whether the PR was for image laundry or for lobbying is a different thing. But when we talk about lobbying in this case, we have a Sierra Leonean community in the US. Not the way people let they go hunger normal, the way Anesco maybe they go hunger, then go Tinabdi, then the old placard. Or way Mother Bio normal, they go there, then go begin, they say, lobbying takes different formats. Perhaps he's talking about the corridor lobbying, getting people right there at Washington, we get access to the doors and to the keys and to the right people and the decision makers and all that. That is necessary. It involves money. If that can bring us the desired results, then so be it. But when he is trained for answer a question, waiting for give Donald Trump, I find I'm amusing. Because if you say for go give Donald Trump 5 carat diamond, you ask what's the cost of 5 carat diamond? If you go give him 5 carat diamond, why not sell that 5 carat diamond and use the money for develop the lives of Sierra Leoneans and deter people not if we want for go? So I find no logic in going. Of course, he might be having a point that Trump like gifts. Then we know that where you go Qatar and get him jets. Ramaphosa make fun with it and say, we'll get gifts like that for gear. Trump like gifts. But to limit it to just waiting for go talk to Trump personally, Trump is a wealthy man. So when you go buy him with gifts, even to what end? I don't think America don't become so much a banana republic where you go give Trump gifts because of your shift. This is an institution. It's an ideology. Trump might be the embodiment of that. But again, team, You get Marco Rubio. I ask myself, we president or we foreign minister don't ever meet with Marco Rubio? This government ever get plan for invite any of them top officials then at the State Department or any sign at the US government? Or even with Parliament self get any moves or lobby people in a Congress, maybe invite 1-2 congressmen them across cross-party lines? These are high international affairs matter where you get forget people who get the experience. And I don't believe we don't get people with the experience in the Foreign Affairs Ministry. But it goes to what man you, the MAGA base is crumbling. Trump is like a drowning man where they sink. Anything now for appeal to him base, make America great again, he want for doa. And remember, he promised beaucoup things. Promise to end wars, he promised to make give Americans to Americans again, he promised to tighten
make MAGA great again.
Yeah, promise to clamp down on immigration, which is doing what he do right now with ICE and all that. So the man keep his promise, and I think that this will be promised, and that's why I like Trump. That's why I like Trump. Many of his promises, though radical them sound, it's a way it gets rid of aliens. It's not happening. Now, world is suffer now. So, again, what do we need in Africa? We need people like Donald Trump also for little change we own cause. We need people like Trump. I think the Ghanaian president is one example of that. There was this other guy among the 5 presidents that we meet him. I think it's the guy from, was it Gabon? The Gabonese president spoke. We need to talk to America. We make munku too much as Sierra Leone governments and Sierra Leone people.
But we get a foreign affairs minister where some people they talk say he's not that highly experienced for get this according to claims out there for really able to tackle this US visa ban on we. You feel say would that go be that breach that barrier for let this visa ban really able solve?
Well, I mean, it feels David Senge be get the clouds. I mean, it feel that because where President Biogo na America, if you find out where they get the, I think it was a town hall, the professor, the female professor or academic interview, I mean, ask her one particular question where Sierra Leone not pay attention. They ask her, what do you think about your chief minister? But Madam Biogo not be answer that question. That question was a pointed question from Washington. Personally, me get that conviction say David Senge might be a protege of Washington. But late, the Kokoros politics don't usurper. Unfortunately, David Senge could have got that clout. But for now, I wonder. Because then they already in a personality conflict. You see, when it comes to MCC, Jules said for we get the same kind of clout. Because he said get some international organizational experience where it come with from the civil society and we go abroad. But the best person I feel for get that kind of cloud day na been David Senge. But for now, Timothy Kaba is there by his language skills and his multidisciplinary acquisition. I think if I for doa, but this is bigger. Let me not put too much expectation for that young man because if not, the next people are gonna say he should be replaced. But if you pull Timothy Kaba, who do you go put the? If you go put a fresh hand, because even if you look at the representative Imran, is it the permanent representative Imran? Partly, you need somebody that in position the way don't say the way get the experience. Not somebody with 5-6 years. You for not say you forget the contact list. And I think that's what we are struggling with. We're not getting people and they get that kind of voice then at Washington. If then they say maybe some man because of he wants to succeed President Bio, or maybe they say vex pan the government, or because he's not patriotic too much, or maybe just because he not believe in Sierra Leone. Mind you, we get people where they candidates this government na America. Let this government not fool themselves. There are people who might not go old placard, but we talk to people of influence when they brief them on Sierra Leone affairs where they might not be knowing. So I think it's a whole card on the table approach. Lobbyists can be important, but using institutions also, President Bio they're in a very advantageous position for dealing this kind of disadvantaged situation. With the C10, with the ECOWAS, with the permanent representative, with the UN, all this, and often say God make it happen for nothing. But unfortunately, something is missing in this link because you get all this international power that you can't see. you can't there in that kind of international standing way for be exempted at least.
All right, before me call it inside, now you say other countries, then US, they pay them for let them take criminals or let them take other national.
Yeah.
Now Sierra Leone, according to citizens out there, we appear needing money. We actually need money now. Just like when people then say this is not dry December. If you say if they ask His Excellency or they ask the government of the Republic of Sierra Leone for receive their national or other nationals and let them pay we, do you think the government of Sierra Leone will accept since we are getting down in terms of economy?
I think that's a question for referendum, but I will be on the side of yes, for the fact that yes, if you count the cost, for take them people and they with certain conditionalities plus couple, and for let people and they so in tantrums, uncertainty, and the kind of huge cost we people already cost we. Let me weigh the pros and the cons. I think yes, it's a question for the public opinion. It's a question perhaps for a referendum if the country get the money as to for receive them or not. But it just take common sense for tell you say the price is too high, we will not take there than what we take there. We'll not for take there like that. We'll not for take there for free. And for take there with clear terms and arrangements. Of course, you can't forget security risk. Because criminal in America in IQ also the same like criminal in Nigeria or in Salonu.
What I want for me and the public understand, I make me clear for we.
Yeah.
I think Sierra Leoneans they come with back, or they come with other nationalities from different parts of the world to Sierra Leone. Is it a must? If we say no, now we own citizens that we want. Is that not working for?
If we say no, now we own citizens we want, then we only for ask for no condition because now we national duty for take with citizens if they are deported. But if they are not, your question is distinguishing the two categories.
Yeah.
America call them criminal aliens. That's the general term way then they call them criminal aliens. Whether they are nationals of those countries and not, it's the secondary agreement. Now you can get with Eswatini. That's call a country third country deportees. Something like that. They are referring to third country. We're not going to the country of origin. So some countries, I think Rwanda also they consider that. Some other countries then they consider that. Others then don't refuse. Say they don't want that arrangement. Then they. So if to answer your question, if they are Sierra Leoneans, we for take there. If we prove them as Sierra Leoneans, we for take there with no conditionalities because we not get no justification for refuse them. But if they are not Sierra Leoneans and we not say America defense side for dirty box for deport people that we don't want, well we can ask for couple, ask for let them build camp for them, can develop city of deportees. We never know. America get all kind of couple for do any kind of thing.
So how fair this will be to the ordinary Sierra Leonean citizen for bear the consequences of the decision we made by government or at government level, because some of we they live off from we family where they over there. So just imagine most of them come or all of them come. I think that they get a big negative impact on we as a country, we economy. So is it fair?
You are supporting my argument technically already.
Is it fair?
So you count the cost. For all people that is suffer money, no they can versus let we cut you party way we know say we not strong 5-1. So that's the reasoning.
So what exactly where for trigger then sanction? Yeah, what exactly because you say in documentation and as you say earlier on, the documentation are from both sides, not only from Sierra Leone as well as the US supposed to do their homework well. So now that they give you excuses of people overstaying, people they go for visits and another come and another this. Who that exactly for be blamed? Is it we weak administration able advocates better off for we, or is it that now international waiting in public policy interest, the powerful states they want for gain against we or what?
Yeah, geopolitical interest should be blamed by the way how Donald Trump they behave like big boy. But of course, if we don't do all the homework there well, an officer then we just can't bully we. Then they bully we because of them see something for bully we for. So unless we address some of those issues, particularly the vetting and screening and the kind of people that they get access to with traveling documents, yes, America will always get a scapegoat excuse that, oh, these are the ABC reasons. So it's a twin responsibility, domestically and internationally. But even at that, you can do all that you can. if the administration all look at you favorably, you will suffer. Look what they do to Palestine. They so do and that they're not even allowed in delegation for attend the United Nations General Assembly. See how then they do what in America they do to the International Criminal Court. Recently, there is a proclamation declaring some of them officials not only outlawed but making them feel like everything they do not bad. So America gets a bully tactics.
So is this justifiable under the international relation norms?
No, no.
So why then they keep on doing it?
Because Donald Trump, I don't say you say our kind president, even the American courts, you know, they respect.
All right, Melvin, let me look at the statements where earlier on we say H.E. Julius Maada Bio being go challenge the United States on the former ambassador that they do political meddling. Now that we they face all this, you know, if we say these are all pointers or a repercussion of the statements that we even go make?
I don't want to sit here as a conspiracy theorist, but it's my instinct that Maada Bio fits America for this 2023 I know I use adjective for color election day, but disputed election. You not been there in a situation for justify say you win as the leader and candidate of SLPP in the just concluded elections 2023, and you get the mind back for go there in America and tell the people that they face say that they meddle. You know, he who comes to equity must do so with a clean hands. Maada Bio get clean hand that end and the way they talk so then talking in America. No in waiting America ambassador enough for talk say no APC, no SLPP, no show proof say they win the election. That's what the Americans concluded. And if you go further to the Carter Center, they indicted the Maada Bio administration.
But he was trying to be very firm and say the truth. Because Rena say, make it tell the electoral commissioner for like no call results. So why instead for being said that you're not just a diplomat, do you have that instead being get that power for interfere like that?
Yes, but there was no evidence to substantiate what he accused the ambassador of.
Evidence of saying
that it tell the ECSL boss. So this is a good one.
According to President Bio, he said now Rena tell and say make him as president instructs the ECSL boss make him call the result. So to you, do you think a whole president will sit and open and say something that is not true?
If the elections were a sham.
No, but then why Rena not come and say I contested to which you say it's a lie?
No, I'm not saying Maada Bio is lying. I'm saying Rena get a gumption day for tell Maada Bio as the president, maybe because of it don't know say this election are gonna be credible.
But in get right as a ambassador for interfering into a country's political system.
Well, if the country is donut giving, if the country abopa and country for foreign direct investments, for budgetary assistance, for military technical assistance, if the country abo bad one per $480 million, you can't bite the finger that feeds you. Maada Bio was not being realistic, even if now so if I don't be, but the way I make her. And see what happened. That statement was consequential. It was removed. Wait till I make her tell me. It was removed. The other way come back. Well, whether it's removed, he said I'm Papa sick. And Papa sick all of a sudden, no say they go. We know this is that in diplomacy. So, goes to the heart of your question. There seems to be ill-healthy relationship between not only the administration at Washington, but personally between the president and some officials in the administration. You think the one and the day ambassador on the way goes through, they go through their full and foot. That's why they go fight back. They go do things in Washington for undermine Maada Bio administration. If they get evidence there for sure say Maada Bio was not credibly elected, they're going to advance that in Washington. And who knows, maybe these are some of the reprisals we are facing. So your question, though it's just my own conspiracy, but I think there are elements of truth that can be entrenched to it.
All right, now before me call it inside, there is this other connection where some people then they try for daughter as an I and cross as a T, that when you see international communities are doing this heavily on the nation, their aim, they did it in 2017 when what happened? We had a power change or power change hands or regime change. Now that this they happen, do you agree to the fact that they are pointing at regime change for Sierra Leone?
Yes, the United States is on record to have perpetuated regime change all across the world. Northern, Southern Hemisphere, yes. If you look the Che Guevara revolution and several others, CIA, they hand on they be any regime change and then get different ways within the do it. But for let you reach to the position, for let America say, I want you in power, you must have stepped on certain toes. They're not just the gap saying I want you. Why do they not want you? So if that is the assumption that they want regime change, we're not to the decision, that is the sovereign decision of Sierra Leoneans, not to America they tell we say APC for win or SLPP for win, paupa. That is our decision. But again, there are moral compasses when it comes to democracy and the rule of law. And if they see a country they slip in their estimation, I think they have powers to pull the strings. And whether those strings, if pulled, can topple the government, that's not the government and the politician their own preoccupation, and for think about that. We in the media we can just put the lady issues bare. Because if me not say me hold power, don't the way they help me for me power, I'm not glad with certain things, I'm not gonna fool myself. I go make those amends. But those are all behind the curtain things where we might not know. So the reality there is, if SLPP they feel say America want pull in a power, therefore ask themselves why and what they can do to reverse that phenomenon or conspiracy if it do exist.
Okay, so as a country, what's the mechanism where you think say we for put in place for face this challenge, negotiate and reverse this visa restriction?
I wish I was part of government. I would have loved to be part of that delegation that will go into Washington. Yeah, we need to send a strong delegation of diplomats, radicals, and pragmatists to Washington to make a case. We must have done our homework very well, get all the data, facts. The minister or whosoever the leader delegation, therefore be well briefed on numbers. Because Donald Trump, now man, AI all they go for our. If you get AI, this criminal we been get in tattoo, then go make one AI version of her. Donald Trump go present her. Where South Africa president go, he say there is a massacre of white farmers. Now in the president say, who's part this? And we them verify. There's no other side, in other country. So Donald Trump, now possibly go in your facts. Might not be your fact. So you forget your own facts. It's where the president and go, they get pictures, they show. So the team should be watertight. And not to that kind of team there of munkus where they go no more, but that kind of country man munku business. No, if you go, you know it. You go with something now you mind. You go with something now you earn.
So you want for the in line with what John Abu say, Lord, you go with almost, is it 5 carats?
5 carats.
No, that money.
Where to go with now we earn?
Let me go with the information. Let me go with the data. Let me go with country in pride and respect. That we might be small and dependent on donors, but that is not to say we self not get action that we don't take on some of the issues. With that, we can canvass them. There is another economic aspect to it where you can give them maybe mining concession. You never know. Say you got a making company that can invest in the gas industry. Those are all behind the scenes we might not know. So government then know what's in they know. Now what's in they know now in for work on instead of that they can tell we blah 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 ship on some of the issues they will not see no specific on in the release.
Now what will be your major advice to this administration whilst we get this visa ban? We
need to be bold and realistic. The government for left for full the people and for tell you now the real issues and make sure that these real issues are addressed from a nationalistic standpoint in tandem with international law. Any violation of we rights under international law, the government officials therefore bold for points them out that this is a violation of certain conventions. And America then said they get people that will not support Donald Trump, where then they flagged up. Already they are campaigners against some of these actions. So we might leverage them, look at people who only speak the same language and ally. Africa, I think we need alliance.
Yeah.
Sierra Leone alone cannot do it. But if we ally with other countries, for example, in West Africa, we get Team West Africa for visa ban removal. Bring other people them come. Bring other good best practice. Count Ghana. So Ghana, how they get it right? Una can guide Wiba. Because Nigeria is also now under threat. Partial, right? Mm-hmm. So that is a big threat. And imagine what it will mean for West Africa. So we need to form alliances, regional alliances, the African Union, but then them can make me at the poil because Then anywhere where Washington get and they say, oh, I hope we forget the people like Julius Malema at the helm of affairs at the African Union Commission. People who can speak truth to power irrespective of the cost. But so far, I think yes, for Sierra Leone, do we own internal house sorting, ally with other nations the way they succeed, get a much more stronger and bigger voice, and let we use, we platform them domestically and internationally for make sure that America series in. I think we have a strong case that we can argue. We are not the worst when it comes to overstay, but there are other countries that have got high overstay rates way not in the list. So that can be one argument. If it's about taking the deportees, we will show them how much people they would all receive and all that kind of thing. And if it's about the big challenge, when we go wish this government go able, let them review the passports, that passport deal. We get big problem there. Okay. We get big issue on that passport management, and if we don't fix it, this government might try and we might be, they say, removed, but that will just be tentative. We'll go back because the major traveling documents where America they look at, now the information in your passports and other documents that you submit when you apply for US visa. So once we make sure that, like what you say, person not go get footballer age, they get in biological age, in general terms, then I think we can overcome. But above all, for better the lives of Sierra Leoneans. If we all live better, now you come to America, so you can't ask why. Because yes, although you achieve the American dream, but you come back for can give back home. So if we all get, not all man will go to America for, people and then are always successful when they not go to America it. So if government can have those conditionalities right for let's salon people and all, you get countries in Africa when they travel frequently, like countries like Mauritius. Small, then they in tourism and all things, but then the boom, they're not seeing no reason for the travel. So we for make salon suites for we all, then that's in America go left for the Bully we and Bluff Pawi, and we brother not going to go die and Temple Run, and some of them not go day the shame now for come back because all the time when they don't take over under they not get proper documentation. So I think it's a twin approach for put all cards on the table, and yes, we not for blame with governments no more too much. The government within America self get their own blame, and by virtue of the way how Donald Trump been on campaign. This
will be my last question. In the events, Americans stand very firm, say, if we not accept with deportees then and we not change with scrutiny activity, meaning we passport and documentation, then say they not go allow for lift this ban. What thing will be the headway for Sierra Leone? If you say we go accept and just maybe develop ourselves?
Without St. John, there are many other churches. America is not the only country in the world. We need to diversify with geopolitical focus. And they might not accept, unfortunately. They should be doing a review after 3 months. From waiting to happen, so from partial to, I will not be surprised for see the worst. I'm hoping for the best. So we for diversify, reach out to other countries. Them, America is not the best country in the best country in the world, but everybody want to go there because of the dream. You can be anything you want to be. But under Donald Trump, that is not the case. So why we not go look at other opportunities in other places and harness that? And above all, make sure that we use what we get, forget what we want. We have minerals. Those minerals, we not for take them free. I know your radical approach is that if we be tit for tat, where America, if we don't bell and say they not take, we save, like they say, root sides of some of their interests, we ace some kind of taxes on them. When they say if we can deport American man, we will not reach dates. But you have other radical approaches we can use that can coerce them also. Then get them company in there. Okay, well, then we need to go to America again, but we don't get one company in China we ready for campaign with this. So if we're not ready, now this is now a new price. If you don't want, other company don't care. You have all of these things. That's why people let them go school for devise strategies and put them into action. We have a lot of intellectuals in Sierra Leone. And I think those intellectuals should be honest in devising plan A, plan B, plan C as to how we go around this visa ban thing.
So in all of this, from experience with other countries, has there been any time where another big, powerful country or state, they come in that kind of situation, like where we in USA, they now so like, is there any other country or organization where go look at you, okay, because we're a member state of so organization, or because of this, because of human interests, let me come in, or it's just between the two countries?
It's a bilateral issue. It's bilateral, it's between two countries. Of course, if United Nations for be sober enough and strong enough, but the Donald Trump not get respect for United Nations first. See,
if United States be sober enough.
No, United Nations. Okay. United Nations. You know, watch where Donald Trump address United Nations. It's tell us say from where they make the elevator. Where they, I think that the mic go off. This is a man, he not get respect for people. So, I mean, who that go talk to him? Now we serve no more. This middleman, if the middleman for the maybe now for just add voice, but it's basically waiting of people of Sierra Leone. They go talk to people of America administration. Basically, where to go give and where to go take. So that should be the hope.
All right, the program now Unity Broadcasting Morning Show. We there with Melvin Mansare. We in a social and political commentator. We are in with the talk around the visa ban. We on the 16th day of this month, United States Post per week say effective January 1, nobody know when a Sierra Leone born or Sierra Leone passport holder go come out na this country and go there. So they hope say in 3 months time from now, then go review that process again, and God go make that go be lifted, because it's a dream of every Sierra Leonean, everybody in the world for going to United States. When we not go there, it's a sweet country. Lights not they blink, because they believe say America never sleeps. Trust me, America never sleeps. If lights blink, people then they sue them. If anything happens, somebody die out of light or anything, the negligence they be not like a salon. Everybody, nice Switzerland, everybody want for go. We hope and pray say the government of the Republic of Sierra Leone go come into terms. Like Melvin, they say in once, if they not agree, there are many other churches besides St. John. So now we look at other countries, China there. We not go say Lord go Russia, but China there, maybe we go think of another country where we self go ally with. But to be very sincere, we pray and hope say this go come to a pass. We go read some few messages now as we go call the program to halt. I go start with a WhatsApp message. Melvin, you na case. Anytime you dey na platform, I can enjoy where you dey analyze. Your analysis is sober for this government. Let this government take you and go na US. Then go see their own way you go gesticulate per Donald Trump. If Donald Trump wants money, where Abu they talk, make it go fair na other side. We not get that money, they remember now they give you the MCC money. So why we forget money again? So man they talk no more, they don't know waiting and they talk. Donald Trump not gets with diamond in type self. The type diamond way in weft they wear na in hand, even pass with 5 carats where they sell it and go gear. Anyway, Salomon get talk here, you don't know what they talk. But to be very honest, I enjoy the program and I pray that this ban will be lifted. Let Timothy Kaba come very hard. I don't believe he's inexperienced. I just feel like it is overwhelming for him at this time. How I wish David Moini Nasenge can forget about politics and come on board and really help Sierra Leone as we all expected, especially the very first day he brought Bill Gates to sit with President Bill. Why can't he use Bill Gates also to be our lobbyist so that Sierra Leone can be lifted off this calamity? Me, I want come out salon no. If God can help this thing happen, it go fine. Congratulations again, Melvin. Stand firm on your word. Do not bow down. Continue to grow higher. But I wish they can allow you to be part of the delegation. You get visa. If you not get, they not go give you. I mean, last question. That's from Mary. Mary I text her from Boy. Always send this WhatsApp message. Ibrahim from Mountain Court say this visa ban has started since 2017. We saw a lot of foreign nationals, Rasta men, in Freetown. Some became thieves. They started doing armed robbery. Why do you think our country, our president should receive those thieves? We don't want them. America not saying that the only country where we forgo. There are other countries that we can go if at all somebody has at all, I mean. If Paupa they want travel, may then go China. China self na good city. After us, it get light. The last one I go read This coming from Ibrahim from Australia say, this is a laudable discussion. May God put in the hearts of Sierra Leoneans to accept the fact that United States is not the only way out. It's a dream country, but if they are giving us a band, let us realize and understand that it is what it is, and only God can save us. If we can put all our resources together, Sierra Leone can be governable, can be a place to sit. But when the politician and the thief pass all man, now God no more go help. And they can be houses then, put mansions in place. And not only that, then they send their girlfriend and go to their country. Some of them are their girlfriend and don't even overstay. And that make we when are the genuine people then want go, not able to go. Oh, salon, sorry. All right, I will read those three whilst my colleague will read the Facebook page messages and we will call on a shot.
This one they come on from Yakuba KD Maseresi watching from Istanbul. This one they say good morning Unity family, and this one they say I'm watching you live from Liberia town, and this one they say you are right my brother Melvin Tijan Masari. From the present to the past government, they all use the same system, not because they do not have the capability to change it, but because it is personally benefiting them instead of Sierra Leoneans. And this person, they say, why Trump want to talk to mother? Waiting Trump wants from Salumba. This one, they say, for sure, brother. And this one, Francis, they say, Sierra Leone will elect whosoever they want, not USA. And this one, they say, good morning, gentlemen. I'm watching this program live from Kenema Eastern Region, Sierra Leone, from 7A line of Makaya Street, Kenema. And this one, they say, Francis, again, they say, those with the service book are those that have put us in this mess. Government needs to act on that. Say they want to get service book, now they don't put you on this. The government need for act. That's the last message. All
right, Melvin, the message is that week. The text message will come on. I think I go forward that sweet one to you. We Mary said. So you don't hear it from the WhatsApp text message and then the Facebook message.
I want to say plenty thank you to Fambolem. I think yes, myself enjoyed the conversation, and the Sierra Leonean diaspora. This is not time for Leona self no say home is better than home, and I'm glad that many of them they write from different places in the world. It shows that you can't skin or you can't skin, no matter how bad or how things did it. If we make them for better, I know we'll get that freedom. I mean, this I can enjoy. I mean, I've traveled across Africa a lot. The time I can enjoy Salomon, now I can enjoy Gona Beach. Just the freedom. When you go to other places, that kind of access, you know, get for me, that's the one thing I value and cherish about Sierra Leone. Other people like a different way you go like about Sierra Leone. And those are some of the things I think so for also amplify. And also, yes, we'll sit every day and blame government because government get a broader responsibility for making sure that institutions work and deliver. But generally, yeah, it's clear now that Edwin Abu in argument somehow, I don't want to say anything, but from the public opinion, it's clear that that's not the issue. Somebody if it's here who can't say, no, it's something worth in that way. Well, I don't know if you don't do empirical research. I don't challenge people where I don't know, but that just shows that the interests then vary. So we therefore look at the way suit we, and ultimately, America is not the only country in the world. I think we all agree on that. But again, let me not forget, it's the oldest, one of the oldest democracies. I think 200 years. And let me not forget, if we not be so one be democratic country, you know what they get in that year. So these are some of the perils of democracy. It shows that our democracy must work, our institutions must work. If America they use the carrot, the stick over we, it shows that yes, we have need for growing with democracy, growing with institutions, and above all, make sure that government is effective. And we self get a moral duty. They don't say maybe you can go study or can go work hard or you go run away like that deputy director. If I hear them say, God are government officials. And That go exacerbates the problem, because if you work for government, then they expect, because the justification for some of those visas now that you should be in a deprived kind of situation. You need to work for government, you go for go represent government, you go run away. I agree with that person there. If the way how them go deem them compared to an ordinary businesswoman is totally different. Somebody will even pass and say this is na state orchestrated something, you know. So the government also gets a duty for make sure that the one that when they send on their assignment, then they make sure that they are people of high integrity. And if you go, make sure that you go represent Sierra Leone, go and come back. If you go and come back, you get advantage. And by 2026, by the way, there is this new act that has been enacted by Congress, where they make it so strict that you cannot even be outside of America for more than 3 months because of updated verification, in-person verification. So it gets in not only serious for this category of visa applicants, but even for green card holders. So this is how serious the situation is. So yes, America is not stable, but again, we must stabilize our institutions and make sure that they work for we not for the Indian kind of situation there. We get a lot of minerals where we can harness. A lot of people they want some. And if they want some, if we get in the right conditions, the money can side. Above all, not just the money, let we get the manufacturing here. Say a root tile on there from 19 Obo. Wherever no waiting, they use the root tile for. No, now for pack no more they go, pack no more they go, pack no more they go. We don't know. So we need for, it's called beneficiation. We need for benefits from mineral resources, and by so doing, nobody not going for one to become a saloon or they want to go acting aid for America visa.
All right, it's the program now, Unity Broadcasting Morning Show. Plenty. Thank you to our studio guest, Melvin Mansare. We're now a social and political commentator. Like I tell you now, he has always been there as a brother. Anytime we call upon him, he's ready to come inside the studio. So all the one that we watch, you will read your text message. Congratulations for sending it, for making the page engaged. You will not read your message. Apologies. And any other person we want for, reach out to Unity Broadcasting. The number now 076-946-948. This number there on WhatsApp with the expect with Christmas gift for tripping, or with the expect the calls for coming. My name is Elizabeth Kefoe Gembe. Good morning and bye for now.
Plenty thank you to the technical head David Harding, a assistant Alfred Pewa, with also the serve as we head of camera operators, and a assistant Nelson Coker, and to the producer Suleiman Jalop. Plenty thank you to all we watch we. Me name na Maria Marie Bilkish Dumbia. Assalamu alaikum.
Unity Broadcasting Television don't come for unify, sensitize, and inform salon people home and abroad. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come.
Developments now we country TV.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation salon.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't
For
come.
developments now we country TV.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation salon.
Independent media house, we dey here for unify, sensitize and inform, Sierra Leoneans home and abroad.
We dey are so for talk, but waiting they happen. Political discussion,
You for know about salon politics.
religious messages, entertainment, self no go left again.
We not go left nothing, no.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't
For
come.
developments now we country TV.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we
For
all.
developments now we nation salon.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't
For
come.
developments now we country TV.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation salon.
This not the team them where we dey talk, but
Sierra Leone political history.
defeating the lives of fake people.
Waiting they be on social media.
One-on-one interview, we go bring you all the hot topics.
Unity Broadcasting TV say,
And we let myself and better salon.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't
For
come.
developments now we country TV.
Unify, sensitize, and inform we
For
all.
developments now we nation salon.
live on Facebook and our YouTube channel at Unity Broadcasting TV. And do ya not forget for tap